Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing absolutely fantastic and well. Today we are talking about the Sephora savings event. This is their holiday savings event edition, and listen, people are going crazy. Things are selling out real quick, so make sure you have everything in your cart and ready to check out because the good stuff is going to sell out really fast. I will leave all of the information on the savings event down below in the description box in terms of like how much you will be saving. I know that Rouge members get 20%, and then it's 15% and 10%, and there are different dates in terms of when you can shop the sale. So I hope you guys are doing absolutely fantastic. I'm not going to ramble too much. I'm going to get into this. Today we're talking about my must-have fragrances at Sephora. There are a ton that are absolutely beautiful, from very expensive to a little bit more affordable. So I have a bag over here with a ton of fragrances. I'll try not to talk too much so this video won't be super long, and of course let me know down below what is the #1 fragrance that you will be absolutely picking up for this Sephora savings event, and also let me know your scent of the day. I would absolutely love to know that. I will tell you guys my scent of the day is when I grab the fragrance that is in this box. So yeah, I hope you guys are doing fantastic. Leave a comment down below, and if you're new, subscribe if you haven't already, and let's go ahead and just chat about this savings event because there are some good stuff here to talk about. Sephora, I love that they are expanding when it comes to fragrances, and brands are really just killing it with the launches. I mean, KAYALI, this one over here that I'm going to talk about is for those of you who don't want to smell like a typical perfume. You know, you're over the florals, you don't want to smell woody and smoky, you just want to smell good, clean, presentable, but actually unique and luxe. Juliette has a gun, not a perfume, SUPERDOSE. This is stunning. It took me a while to get this in my collection, but I think it is beautiful. It kind of reminds me of Le Labo's Another 13. So if you like that fragrance, try this one out. Quite similar in terms of it, like just sitting on the skin and making you smell good. It definitely does have a bit of a musky dry down, like a clean white musky dry down, but this is appropriate for any time of the day because there's a depth to this one, there's a bit of spice to this one in my opinion, and a bit of a woody dry down also. So it works really well in the evening, but it also works perfectly during the day. Excuse my phone. So check this one out if you haven't already. On me, it lasts really well and it projects super loud. I know there's mixed reviews where some people don't smell this fragrance, but I definitely do. So that is Juliette Has a Gun. Now, you know I'm going to recommend Tom Ford, and I'm just going to get these two out of the way so we're not talking too much about Mr. Tom Ford. And this is Lost Cherry and Tobacco Vanille. It's my favorite. They're gorgeous. They're stunning. Are they expensive? Yes. That's why you get them during the savings event, because you will save a little bit of your coin. These are gorgeous. First of all, Tobacco Vanille is my all-time favorite vanilla scent. It is so unique. It gets me a ton of compliments, very long lasting, and I just love wearing this. If I could just wear this as a signature scent, I would, because people are just floored when they smell this scent on me, and I think it's so unique. It's hard to pinpoint the notes in here, but it is leaning gourmand. It's unisex, but there's enough sweetness for me to say that this doesn't lean masculine at all. If you're looking for a very unique gourmand scent that is heavy on the vanilla, I would absolutely try this out. I believe there's dried fruits in there and a whole bunch of goodness, okay? Lost Cherry. This is sexy. It's sensual. It's perfect for the date night. Definitely more of an evening wear for me. It is just, it's cozy, inviting, and sexy. That's how I describe Lost Cherry. It's a deep cherry fragrance. Definitely have to like cherry. But wow, is it sensual. It's a little bit powdery too on my skin, but not overly done. And it's grown. So if you're looking for a perfect date night scent, this is the one to go and grab, okay? Let's grab another one right here. So I have a KILIAN fragrance right here. This is Rolling in Love. I am obsessed with this scent. It's an almondy, vanilla-like scent. It's grown, but not overly mature. It's quite sensual in my opinion. Perfect for an event, an evening, a gathering. It's confident. It's kind of creamy too. I believe there are white florals in this fragrance, but because of the almond note in here, everything just comes together and gives you like this creamy, rich, feminine scent without it being too sweet, too lactonic, too heavy. It is absolutely stunning. And this red bottle is gorgeous. I love the Kilian bottles when they are red. It's just so stunning and sensual and just speaks so much about the fragrance. Like gorgeous, gorgeous scent. You absolutely need to try that one. But kind of sticking in the theme of sexy date night fragrances, this one, it doesn't exclusively have to be a date night scent because I don't think it's overly sexy. I think it's more of a grown woman scent. It is from Jo Malone. It's their Velvet Rose and Oud cologne scent. Beautiful, beautiful combination of a rose and oud. It's a little bit jammy also. There's enough sweetness in here. It kind of reminds me, I'm not gonna lie, it kind of reminds me of Oud Satin Mood from MFK, but not as potent and heavy. And the oud in here is very clean and soft. It's not overwhelming. It's not dirty at all. So I would highly recommend this one. It is a little bit more on the mature side, but I love it. I love it, especially for evening time, but you could definitely make this a signature scent if you are just confident. Like this smells like a confident woman that is just dressed so well. Absolutely adore this fragrance. Another fragrance that I have here to recommend from Jo Malone is Scarlet Poppy. This is a new one that I've added to my collection and I'm so glad I have it. This bottle, can we take a moment to just appreciate how gorgeous this is? Like, what? The stunning red tone is beautiful. This is a floral, but it's a very stunning floral. She's a bit spicy too, slightly sweet. It is just so sophisticated and so elegant. Now, this is not your typical fresh floral. It's not your typical feminine floral. This smells like a woman. Like this is a true woman. I have actually layered this with KAYALI Vanilla and oh my goodness. Next up, I'm going to be talking about Replica from Maison Martin Margiela. They have stunning fragrances. Honestly, so many that I can recommend. So definitely check out the entire brand. They're so good at pinpointing their fragrances. Like their description is spot on. So if you see a fragrance and the description speaks to you, it's going to smell exactly like that. So with this brand, I feel like it's always so safe to blind buy because they really give you exactly what you are going to get. These two are my favorites. They're so gorgeous. By the fireplace, everyone has heard about this fragrance, I feel like, unless you live under a rock. This is perfect for fall and winter time. It's so cozy, so inviting. It definitely is a smoky fragrance, but in the dry down, it has this beautiful, sweet kind of marshmallowy vibe to it. It is enough sweetness that I don't feel like this is a little too masculine for me, but it has depth and character. And I feel like I only wear this fragrance when I have a thick sweater on or I have a lot of layers. Something about it just gives me that vibe and I feel like it just goes well with that kind of attire, but absolutely beautiful, completely unisex. So your man can definitely wear this and pull it off and smell incredible, but I also feel like women just smell stunning in this fragrance. And then Whispers in the Library. This scent for me is kind of hard to describe. Let me just spray it on my hand here. It's really hard to describe. I just feel like it smells so inviting. It's very like calm. It's not obnoxious. It's light also. It has a little bit of a sweet tone in the dry down. And it's just a scent that I pull off and I don't have to think about too much. It just goes with the vibe. For me, it definitely wears really well in the fall and winter time. It has a bit of warmth to it, but you can definitely wear this all year round. I love the way that the juice is super deep on both of these fragrances. Like in the bottle, they just look so good. So definitely check out Martin Margiela's Replica line. They usually have a couple of sets to select from. So I will link down below if I do find a set, especially their sample sets. KAYALI. Let's talk about KAYALI for a second because they are literally launching fragrances back to back to back to back. Like, I don't know where to look because I see KAYALI everywhere. And I'll be honest that their fragrances are actually beautiful. They definitely are putting out quality fragrances, very unique, and they are becoming a little bit more bold and daring with their scents, which I really love. And there is something in that line for everyone. Whether you want musk, which is a more soft, everyday appropriate kind of scent, or you want something with oud in there, they have you covered. Vanilla is a must-have. It's a beautiful scent that layers stunningly with all of my other deep fall and winter scents. I definitely wear her more as a layering piece, but on its own, it's a beautiful kind of brown sugar, deep vanilla with a floral background. It is a beautiful vanilla scent. I mean, everyone loves vanilla from KAYALI, and for all the right reasons. Sweet diamond pink pepper is stunning. I actually watched Aisha's recommendation video this morning. I will link to her video down below. You guys check her out. And her description was spot on, how she gets this kind of like wine, almost boozy tone in this fragrance. I also get it. It's like almost like a rosé kind of wine. And then you get the roses, and it's just a beautiful, unique, feminine scent, but very confident and has depth to this fragrance. It's really, really beautiful. Packaging is eye-catching for sure. Not my favorite, this kind of metallic going on, but the scent is actually really beautiful. So if you're looking for something a little bit more unique, I recommend this one. And the other one from KAYALI that I'm going to recommend, which I can't find the bottle, I think it's downstairs, is Deja Vu White Flower. If you love white florals that are sophisticated, very, very sophisticated, I highly recommend you checking that one out. It is beautiful, absolutely stunning of a fragrance, very long lasting. It projects so well on me. I have Indigo, the fragrance, and then I also have Golden Nectar, which is their latest release. This is more of a floral scent, while we have Indigo, which is more of like this green tone, almost herbally like scent. Absolutely stunning. Both of them do have floral tones in here, but Indigo is going to give you more of a deeper greenish vibe. It just smells beautiful. Oh, it's very unique and very captivating. This to me leans a little unisex for me. I don't find that it leans super feminine, but absolutely wearable. And then Golden Nectar is a beautiful floral scent. Oh, the opening kind of gives me like this honey-esque vibe. I don't know the notes in this fragrance, but the opening is super captivating. It's going to get your attention for sure. And then it just dries down to this beautiful, sweet, luscious floral fragrance. Absolutely beautiful. And I find that the name goes so well with this fragrance. Like, when I smell it and I close my eyes, I think of, like, you know, when you see a thick, creamy piece of like honey melting down somewhere, that's what I think of. It's so delicious and beautiful, not overly sweet, but definitely has a sweet tone. Check it out. I mentioned Kilian's Angel Share. This is one of my favorite boozy fragrances. It's one of my favorite Kilian fragrances, and this is just absolutely stunning. If you love something that is more boozy, it's more rich, really elevated, perfect for evening time, this is stunning, stunning fragrance. It goes both ways. You can wear it yourself or your man can wear it and it will still smell incredible. Definitely has a heavy dose of cinnamon in this fragrance. You will absolutely smell it from the first spray, but I love it. I think it adds so much to this fragrance, and the bottle alone is just gorgeous. This on your vanity is just so beautiful. And I have another one from Kilian, which is Love Don't Be Shy Extreme. I'm not a huge fan of the original Love. I just find that it really didn't do much for me. It didn't last on my skin. It had no character. It was just overly sweet to me. But Love Don't Be Shy Extreme definitely captured my attention. It has these floral black background notes that add some freshness to this fragrance. So it really blends really well with the sweetness, because this is a sweet scent. Okay, it's very, very sweet. And I'll be honest, a lot of the times I like to layer this fragrance with other fragrances because it is quite sweet. Like, I have to be in the mood, but it's ultra feminine. Like, when I think of this fragrance, I think of the phrase "that girl." it's perfect. Like, if you are that girl, you absolutely need this fragrance in your life. So I think I'm going to mention one more fragrance. I'm looking at all my fragrances right here. I have mentioned so many already, but this one is from Hermes. It's TWILLY d'Hermes. It is the flanker to the original one, and I just love this. It smells super posh and elegant and very luxurious. To me, it smells like a niche fragrance, like true perfumery, like a French fragrance house. This is spicy, it's floral, and it just captures your attention. This smells expensive. Honestly, it does. It smells super luxurious, very well put together, very assertive, very confident to me. You have to like spicy tones in your fragrance. I believe there is like pepper in here in the opening, and you definitely pick this up in your fragrance. But I'm telling you, you wear this to a board meeting, honey, everyone is going to remember you. It smells that luxe. Okay, I said I was done, but I'm just gonna quickly mention these two florals right over here that I feel like anyone has to try, okay? If you love a white floral fragrance, please give yourself some time to try these scents. The beauty with Sephora is that if you don't love something, you can go ahead and return it. Just keep your receipt. And I think you have now 30 days to return things. It's not like before you didn't have any time frame. I believe they did change that policy, so make sure you are reading up on the return policy. But these fragrances are stunning, again, if you love white florals. So Dolce & Gabbana, the only one intense is beautiful. It is slight dupe for Rouge Malachite from Armani. It's fresh, it's modern, it is almost like this bubblegummy sweetness, and it smells very, very feminine. Even though it's in this deep dark bottle, I don't feel like the scent is super dark and super sensual. It's actually very wearable. My Way from Armani, I've been talking about this fragrance ever since it launched. It's one of my favorites from Armani. It's a beautiful white floral scent with a beautiful dose of vanilla. In the winter time, this sits on my skin a lot more warmer. There's a bit of depth in this fragrance in the summertime. It's lighter, but I can still wear it. You pick up more on the florals, but in the wintertime, I pick up more on the vanilla note in this fragrance, and I just think it's just gorgeous. Mine is definitely starting to oxidize. You guys can see my juice, and that is completely normal. If you have a heavy vanilla dose in your fragrance, it starts to oxidize over time. That doesn't mean that your fragrance is going bad. It actually just means it's oxidizing because of the vanilla. But yeah, super beautiful, very feminine, mood uplifting, and just smells super wearable, very approachable, and non-offensive. I feel like I have been talking forever. I am gonna leave it at that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and saw something new and cool today. If I remember a fragrance that is a must-have that I didn't mention in this video, I will link it down below. But definitely leave your comments down below. I'd love to know, what are you picking up for the Sephora holiday savings event? I might do a video on what's on my wish list, but I'm definitely going to pick up the new Burberry Her flanker. I think it's the Elixir. I also want to pick up a couple of other fragrances from KAYALI, their latest launch, and I'm eyeing a few things, but you guys will see it in a haul very soon, I'm sure. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all on the next video. Ciao!